Look at these pictures. Jack and Star was taken a couple years ago when we thought that you were gone. Every time that you were taken away from us, the kids suffered, Todd. Yeah, no, look at them. Look at their faces. Look at their eyes. Something's missing. Because they aren't whole without you. They're not. You know, I keep these. Every time I'm fighting for you or fighting you, I look at these and I remember how it is when you're not there. I can't believe that you're giving up like this.
We really do appreciate your concern. But in the end, it's about Tommy's well-being. You know, if we find Tommy's birth parents, we get the medical history. That is important.
Yes, it is important, but Rex asked us a question, and, well, we haven't really given him an answer. He wants to know what we would do if he did find Tommy's birth parents and, well, we had to give him back.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not prepared to answer that question right now.
He's asking us. He's telling us that we have to think about it.
I don't have to answer that.
Yes, you do, because I'm your wife, Michael. I'm asking you that question. Fine. You know what? I have an answer. I would sooner take a bullet than let my son go.
Sweetheart, I checked with the nurse, but, well, he's still in surgery. Boy, I'm glad you explained everything to me, and I'm very glad that I'm here. The thought of you sitting here by yourself, waiting for word on his condition is terrible.
It's John.
I know. I believe you. The thing is that the staff here is obviously still referring to John as Hugh, which means they're not very receptive to the idea that there's been a mix-up, if you can call it that.
I know. I haven't made any headway with the doctors.
Yeah, well, that doesn't really surprise me, sweetheart. The thing is, we have to wait until we have concrete proof before we turn anyone else's life upside down.
Do you mean to say needlessly at the end of that?
No, sweetheart. I do not. I told you I believe you, and I do. But we obviously have to have proof because there are other things and other people involved.
I know. I've thought about it a lot. I mean, if John's alive, which is a wonderful thing, then that means that Hugh Hughes died in that crash and that he's buried in John's grave. And, my God, this is going to devastate Paige. Just getting to know her son and only to lose him again.
I know. And then there's Spencer Truman. I mean, as vengeful as that man is, I can't even imagine what he would do if he found out that the son that was kept from him his whole life that he'd been looking for is now dead and gone forever.
Evangeline will probably call your brother to the stand first.
This ought to be good. You'll dismantle him.
Piece by piece.
Trial of the century. Interesting characters, sex, violence, suspense. I'm hooked. How about you? You look overjoyed.
I'm just here for you. You know, maybe Spencer will come to his senses and just show some remorse. Just give up. I don't know, for his son's sake.
Evangeline, I think your opening arguments were top-notch. I think you got the defense running.
And I need to keep them running.
Well, I think you can. I think you will.
Thank you guys for cheering me on and for supporting me, but I can't afford a false sense of security. Our case is strong, but it's cold. And Mark Casey isn't going to be sleeping through this trial. He's going to go on the attack at the first possible opportunity, but I am going to be prepared for it. I would just feel better if we had John's testimony, you know? I wish he was here.
Well, I think he's here. In a sense, I think he's here. Good luck.
All rise. You may be seated. Williamson, you may call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The Commonwealth calls David Vickers.
Raise your right hand. Right hand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. And oh boy, I cannot wait.